3 miles from the village of Ballycullan in southwest Wexford. Jack and his brother Kieran are hitting the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road.
They leave their house, swing right, then take a left, down the avenue to Jack's favourite place in the entire world. Yeah, as you can see, there's no time to rest with so much to do on the farm. And even our camera crew are having a difficult time keeping up with Jack.
I guess I'm a dreamer.
This is his uncle Padraig and granddad Pat Barron's farm, where Jack comes nearly every day to help out.
They must be hungry.
They are hungry because they didn't get a big feed last night now. Very helpful, keeps an eye on things, opens gates for me, which is unreal. And he's up on the tractor with me. We were out plowing on Saturday.
Where do you find
Huh?
Where do you find this?
It's just the way I am.
No, they did a great job of it. And if Jack isn't helping to feed the cows, he's helping to round up the calves in his motorised wheelchair.
Quick! Help!
Or his favourite job on the farm, out on the tractor with his brother.
And to put straw under him as well.
And Jack never stops, always thinking of what's to be done next.
That mind of his never stops. It's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just the way I am.
Jack has a beautiful story, and he and his classmates recently won an award for the design and development of a lightweight portable ramp to help the accessibility of wheelchair users. But more on that in a moment. Jack lives here in Tullerstown, Ballycullan in County Wexford, with his mum Sinead, dad Nick, and brothers Kieran and Niall. They live right across from the family farm where Jack loves to spend his free time. Tell me a bit about it. What kind of farm is it?
They're into this farm. About 150 cows.
And do you go help out there a lot?
Yeah.
But is it not tough work?
No.
You don't mind it? No. Tell me about what you do on the farm. What kind of jobs?
I help bring the cows from the house, and I go off on the tractor.
And what is it like about the farm work? Why do you enjoy it?
So they can keep me busy.
Jack has cerebral palsy, so he would have suffered complications during birth, and that's what led to his cerebral palsy. So it affects all 4 of his limbs. He does have a walker, which he used when he was younger, but now that he's older, and has a powered wheelchair because he loves speed, he's in the wheelchair all the time.
Despite the hardships Jack faces, and often the pain he's in, he just takes it in his stride and presses ahead.
It never holds him back. He's always good form. Wish he gets on with everyday chores.
Yeah, he's very rarely down, very rarely. He never complains. He just gets up and gets on with it.
Jack is in transition year here at Ramsgrange Community School. And you know it's a fine country school when what do Jack and his friends like to do in their break times? Well, read the Farmer's Journal, of course. In fact, they have a Farmer's Journal club where they talk about the articles, the ads, and of course, the tractors that are for sale.
It'll be hard to get Wi-Fi in the most big walls.
And his transition year coordinator, Louise Walsh, tells me he's treated just like anyone else.
And he's just a breath of fresh air, a fantastic attitude, a real inspiration for the other students.
Sharon McGee is his SNA, his special needs assistant.
We just click, we get on, we have a great relationship. No matter what I ask him to do, he'll do it, he gets stuck in, he tries everything, there's no backing out.
I think he has a good attitude about it because he's always willing to get involved with people and he's always talking to everyone.
It's just the way I am.
Just the way I am. That's how his classmates and friends here at the school have accepted and cherished Jack.
They always help me if we need help.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Isn't it great to have friends like that?
Yeah,
It's so special.
yeah.
Have you always been in a wheelchair, Jack?
Yeah.
Since you were a baby?
Yeah.
And what's life like in a wheelchair for you? How would you describe it to someone who's not in the same type of condition that you are?
It can be annoying sometimes. They can't do things like others.
That can be frustrating when you
Yeah.
can't do the same kind of things.
Yeah. Just to go on places that other people can.
That other people can go.
Yeah.
In his back garden, Jack's brothers play hurling. Jack can move around the grass and chase after them in his off-road wheelchair. But of course, he'll never be able to fully participate. But it's something that he doesn't dwell on. And Jack, how do you feel about your condition? When you think about it, does it ever get you down, or are you always up? No?
No.
It never does?
No. No point.
No point?
No.
Because, you know, some people might think, oh, they'll think about the things that they can't do, or they'll think about the negative aspects.
I do sometimes. Sometimes.
One thing that does annoy Jack is accessibility, or lack of it, when he's out and about and can't get his wheelchair up a step or a curb.
Make sure there are no steps.
Is that a big problem?
Yeah. Footpaths. There are no dips in the footpaths.
Even at school, there were one or two entrances where Jack was finding it hard to get his wheelchair into the building. And then one day, the transition year class went to do a first aid course, and Jack couldn't get into the building. His classmate, Ryan Lynch, saw what was happening and thought it was very unfair.
Well, we decided to take on this project because we saw Jack on a school TY trip not being able to participate, and he wasn't able to be included in it. And that just made us all see that it's not really fair for him for that to happen. So we decided to do something about it.
When we saw the step, we just had an idea of making a ramp.
A little simple ramp.
Yeah. That can be carried around wherever you go.
They wanted to come up with a simple, lightweight ramp which could help Jack access more places. And they worked on this for around 3 months.
We contacted engineers around Wexford, and we met up with Kent Stainless, and they were able to help design and make a portable ramp for me.
Hold on to your hat, and we'll drive this road together.
Local company Kent Stainless answered the call. They agreed to produce a concept prototype. And today, Jack and his classmates are visiting the factory to give their feedback and check on progress.
How has the concept worked out for you?
The prototype worked really well, but we were just wondering, there's a few things we were thinking about. So the handle, would it be possible to put a bit of rubber on it?
Yeah, there'd be no issue with that, Like, you're talking about the handle here, so...
The guys talk about the strengths of the concept and the things they would like to change. Conor Boylan is with Kent Stainless. Conor, what was your first reaction when you heard their idea about the ramp?
Well, look, Kent Stainless is a family-owned and operated business, so they believe in family values. And when I went down to meet the class in Ramsgrange, I was taken aback, honestly taken aback, because you had 15 guys there in a class, and all they wanted to do was look after Jack. Jack, just in relation to having it for a couple of weeks there and using it, has it been okay to use on site, yeah?
Yeah.
That's brilliant, yeah.
And the moment of truth. Using his chin to steer his wheelchair, Jack gives the ramp another test.
Hold on to your hat, and we'll drive this road together. Hold on to your hat.
Perfect. Do you want to come back there?
And just like that, it works perfectly. Lightweight, but still strong enough to support Jack's heavy wheelchair. And the name they've given it, Jack It Up.
Jack can go anywhere now. He can go on school trips and day trips with the school. He can get access into places that he could never get access before. Fantastic, fantastic.
But before they go, Jack has one more question. You see, he's thinking of selling these to other wheelchair users, so he wants to talk about the bottom line. How much could these sell for?
What are you thinking price-wise?
Price-wise?
Yeah.
Well, you're always thinking about money, aren't you? Look at price-wise, in around the €400 mark or something like that there. Would that be all right for you, Jack?
Yeah.
It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just want to make the world dance.
Well, we're happy to say that Kent Stainless designed and created this concept all free of charge. And in fact, because of this mini social enterprise project the class took on, they won an award from the local Enterprise Ireland office. Emer Kirwan coordinates the local student enterprise programme.
Well, my job is to go around to all the schools in Wexford and to try to encourage entrepreneurial spirit. So we run the equivalent of mini companies. We get the kids to come up with inspirational ideas and then to actually produce the product, you know, create a marketing strategy around it and sell. And then we have a competition and we pick winners for the competition, like so.
And the guys won an Excellence in Innovation award.
How do you feel when you look back on it? Are you proud of it or how do you feel?
Great.
It was great.
Yeah. Now we can go more places.
Whatever lies ahead, we'll share the load.
Whatever lies ahead, we'll share the load. This story is about the great ramp they made, yes, but it's also a story about a group of students coming together to give a classmate a helping hand, and one young man who is making the most of life while inspiring others. Are you proud of him?
Very much so. Oh yeah. Why wouldn't you? Huh?
I'm not for the road.
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone's watching this now, Jack, and they might be in a wheelchair as well, but maybe they don't have the kind of positive attitude that you have, what kind of words would you say to them, words of encouragement?
Just think of the bright side. We hope that things get better for them.
Always look on the bright side.
Yeah.
And things get better.
Yeah.
And of course, we wish Jack and his friends and family and everyone involved in this project the very best.